How does gig work impact workplace community? Imagine a workplace where most people come and go like visitors rather than members of a team. That's what the rise of gig work is doing to workplace communities across the United States. Gig workers, those involved in freelance, temporary, or contract jobs, now make up over 1/3 of the labor force. Experts project this could grow to half by the year 2025. This shift changes how workers connect and work together in many ways. First, gig workers often work alone or remotely, which makes it harder to build strong, lasting bonds with colleagues. They usually work for multiple companies at the same time, so they don't develop the same sense of belonging as full-time employees. This weakens the traditional social networks that help create a sense of community at work. Without those bonds, it becomes more difficult to foster a shared culture or team spirit. Second, because gig workers are often brought in for specific projects, teams become more flexible but less stable. This can cause communication issues and make it harder to trust each other. Different work schedules, locations, and priorities can slow down collaboration and teamwork. When workers aren't physically together or working on the same timeline, it's tougher to create a cohesive environment. On the positive side, gig work opens doors to more diverse talent from different backgrounds and locations. This diversity can bring fresh ideas and new skills into the workplace, which can boost creativity and problem solving. It also allows companies to tap into a wider range of experiences, making their teams more adaptable. However, gig workers tend to feel less loyal and engaged compared to full-time staff. They might see their work as just a job for now, not a part of their long-term identity. This can lower morale and make it harder for organizations to motivate these workers or make them feel part of a larger mission. The rise of gig work also pushes companies to rethink their culture. Many adopt more flexible, project-based models that focus on results rather than physical presence or long-term tenure. While this can make organizations more agile, it can also dilute the sense of community and reduce informal social interactions that help build bonds. Organizations face practical challenges too. They need to develop new ways to include gig workers in their culture. Using digital tools for communication, creating onboarding processes that quickly align gig workers with company goals, and finding ways to keep engagement high are all important. Balancing flexibility with a sense of belonging requires effort and planning. Looking at the socioeconomic picture, gig work is common among younger workers, minorities, and those seeking flexible or extra income. This diversity adds layers of complexity to workplace community dynamics. Employers need to be sensitive to different needs and expectations to foster an inclusive environment. In summary, gig work is reshaping how workplace communities form and function. While it offers flexibility and access to diverse talent, it also presents challenges in building stable, connected social environments. Both employers and workers must work together to find ways to keep the community strong and supportive despite these changes.